Good.
Cohlton, obviously big weekend for you.
Yep.
How does this compare to other weekends that, like Pan Am's where, you have to qualify the weight? It might not be qualifying the weight, but it's still a big weekend for you. How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it's one step in making a dream come true. Everybody who's competing here, it's their dream to be Olympic gold medalist. This is a step along the way. It's easy to get caught up in all that, but end of the day, it's still just wrestling. And we're all just blessed and excited to be here. Me especially, I'm grateful for the opportunity. Just got to wrestle good.
I know you don't like to, you're talking about legs and all that with different styles, right?
Yeah.
But did that folk style season kind of help you prepare and mentally maybe than other Greco athletes that maybe are just training Greco?
Yeah. The wrestling between positions that you get with scrambling and folk style, that can set you apart. Just the grind of the whole season. It's hard to emulate, hard to simulate that any other way than just going through a college wrestling season. It's a beast, and getting to compete alongside your best friends every day, it's good for you. It pushes you, and it helps you bring out a little more than you even knew you had in yourself.
How different are you physically, and how different are you mentally from this time, same position in 2021?
Yeah, it's a world different. What was I, 20 years old then? It's been huge. Every day it's a lot of time. So every day getting a little better. Skip forward 3 years or whatever. Now you're a whole lot better. So it's fun to look back. Even on the losses, it's fun to look back, see what you could have done better. As much as it stings coming up short before, it definitely put me in a position to be even better. Grow a little bit in the weight room, grow in the wrestling room, grow mentally, physically, everything. And it's all coming together well to make for a great 2024.
Talk a little about your coaching staff and how beneficial they've been to you these past 5 years at Arizona State.
Yeah. I mean, even back recruiting, not every college coach is super keen on letting guys wrestle Greco, let alone like pushing a guy to go wrestle Greco in the middle of the season. So I can't thank Zeke and the whole staff enough. They've been more than just instrumental in all that. It wouldn't be possible without all them. My team too. All my teammates. I know none of us like losing. I'm skirting out during the heat of the dual season overseas, trying to qualify the weight. Not only are they all cool with it, but they're cheering me on along the way. So it's been a blessing. All my friends, all my teammates, all my coaches at ASU have been they've been huge. They've been when I win a medal, it's not just mine. I got to split it. It goes there's a piece of it goes to every single person that's been a part of it. So it's been a blessing.
Speaking of, you spoke about Sunkist earlier, but does that add any extra pressure that, the club is not going to be officially there anymore and you kind of want to do it for the club one last time?
Yeah, I don't know if pressure is the word I'd use. I don't know how I feel about pressure, but it's excitement. It's crazy to think that a club that's been so prestigious, so legendary is coming to a close, but that's life. But it's exciting to be a part of this last group and for this last quad. Really pushing it, giving our all, and competing at the highest level, and trying to make all our dreams come true, and make Sunkist look extra nice too at the very end.
So you talked earlier about Greco being a fight,
Yep.
which is part of the sport we love. How's the fight different for a heavyweight?
Yeah. Heavyweight's got to be the chess matches cranked up to 10 because the scoring opportunities are even fewer and far between. You got to be on your A game at all times. You got another 300-pound fella in front of you looking to take your head off. You relax for a second at the wrong point, and the whole match can be over. That's the beauty of wrestling. And Greco, I think, just cranks it all up to 11. It's one score and you can be out of the match. So it's fun. It's what we're all here for. We all understand the risk of it all, and the rewards that come with making some big moves happen and putting some points on the board.
So with all the rule changes in Greco over the last few years, you think it's made scoring easier or better, or is it more in your hands?
It's real case by case. Of course, you're always going to have guys that try to play the rules, try to game the system. That's part of wrestling. You're trying to win. Some people like leaving it up to the hands of the refs or whatever. Try to game the rules, but I think it's real beautiful when you got two guys looking to score points. If you got action happening, and even if there aren't points flying, you got good action happening and effort being made to score points. I think wrestling still looks pretty dang good.
Those overseas trips you took this year, what were some of the big kind of takeaways and stuff you learned from those trips?
Yeah, Worlds, another frustrating Worlds, but it's nobody's fault but my own. Wrestling, it's in your own hands. When you come up short, you don't get to blame it on nobody. You just got to deal with it. So you learn every single time. You figure out the holes in your game, what you need to fix, where you need to grow, and then the highlights of it are great. When you're able to make it happen, you're able to score the points, able to get your hand raised. It's a great feeling, and it lets you know what you got to keep going back to.
So go Devils, of course. First
Yeah.
off, ASU. What is your manifestation like message for this year? Of course, trying to get to your first Olympics.
Yeah, shoot, I just got to manifest great wrestling. Just wrestle at the highest level. Just got to compete with integrity and joy, and love what we're doing every step of the way.
So with the challenge tournament, when do you start to pay attention to it? Are you just focused on what you have to do, and at some point you start looking to see where Kuhn is? Or
Yeah, Zeke Jones, he's a master, but he always tells us we got to figure out how to manage our energy. I got to manage my energy as much as I want to be a fan tomorrow. I got business I got to handle Saturday, so that's got to come first. So I'll watch what I can. Luckily it's only got a few guys in the break. I think it's 6 guys at heavyweight. So not too many matches I have to sit through. So it's exciting. No nerves, just excited to watch some great wrestling and figure out how I get to wrestle on Saturday.
Which style does Zeke Jones like coaching more? Is it more Greco freestyle with his accolades, or does he really like coaching?
I think he's a freestyle guy at heart. He was a wonderful folk style coach. I think he's a freestyle guy at heart, but I think slowly but surely I'm bringing him over to Greco. Slowly but surely.